Okay, my name is Bang Hee-yoon, and I'm gonna be the second affirmative constructive speech about it. And my opponent stated that there is cases that have many of the terminally ill patients have healed. However, according to the United Kingdom Hospital Association, that only 5 out of many of the terminally ill patients, only about 4.8% of the terminally ill patients have recovered from their disease. Thus, the cases that she is talking about is rare occasions. Also, the problem with managing pain for doctors. Doctors are well trained in order to manage, in order to relieve patients with their pains and with their disease. So, there should not be a doubt about their lack of ability to cure and to help other patients. Also, talking about the pain issues, there's many painkiller medicines which could alleviate the pain for terminally ill patients. However, those terminally ill those painkillers cause even more trouble if they're used long term. So they cause even more pain, thus they have to use more painkillers, and thus this endless vicious cycle occurs, and patients are bound to suffer even greater. Now, go on to my constructive speech that I'm gonna even support further from my partner Scott. Is first, pain and suffering. Second, the current standing of the law, and third, the right that is protected by of people from the Constitution. First, pain and suffering. Patients have right to end or deal with pain even with their death. And Margaret P. Datton, PhD, Distinguished Professor of Philosophy in Internal Medicine of the University of Utah, and Timothy E. Quill, Professor of Medicine, Psychiatry, Medical Humanity, and researcher of University of Rochester, stated that we also believe, however, that physician-assisted dying, whether it is called physician-assisted death, physician-assisted dying, or physician-assisted suicide, should be among the options available to patients at the end of life. So what we're trying to state is that euthanasia is not the sole option, only option for the patients to relieve their pain, but it's not that, but it's one of the options that patients could alleviate their pain. Also, Martin Gold, partner of Skimmett, Nathan, Russell, stated in Vacco versus Quill, the court case about euthanasia in 1996, has stated that physicians, in carrying out their ethnic duty to relieve the pain and suffering of the terminally ill patients, should be legally permitted to accede to desire of patients to hasten their death when patient decision is voluntarily reached. Also, there was a misunderstanding about the idea of hospice. The ideal for hospice is not to cure disease, but rather is to alleviate the pain and to live their life in peace before their time has come. So, the point of the hospice is not to cure, but rather to alleviate the pain. However, Morris John N. from the Brown University Center for Healthcare Research have stated that primary care person reported that only around 16% of the patients were pain-free. Thus, hospice is ineffective. Now, for my second topic, constanding of the law. Oregon Death with Dignity Act have exercised option under the law is voluntary, and patient must initiate the request. Any physician, pharmacist, or healthcare provider who has moral objection may refuse to participate. Thus, it's not only about the law, but also it's about your decision, your belief, and your ideas. And as a country of free ideals and free independent believing the liberty of people, this should be allowed. For second supporting claim of my second topic is that United States Court Appeal for the second court, also the court case of Quill versus Vacco, have stated that what concerns prompt the state to interfere with mentally patients' right to define as only as a concept of existence, of meaning, of universe, and of mystery of human life. When patients seek to drug prescribed to end life during the final stage of the treatment is not depending on the matter for doctors, but rather it's the matter of decision for patients. For my final and third supporting claim is that the right to do euthanasia derived from from the Constitution. From the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson has stated that we hold those truths to be self-evident: all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And I think that euthanasia has filled all those three unalienable rights, which is life, which talks about life and death; liberty, which talks about one's own free will to decide for themselves; and pursuit of happiness, which talks about their own pursuit to be free from the pain. And also, finally, for my third supporting claim is that dying from the court cases of Dying versus Washington. And in the United States, Ninth Circuit Court of Appeal has stated in its 1996 opinion from Dying versus Washington, has stated that, to cut everything short, that there is, in short, a constitutionally recognized right to die. So thus, the Circuit Court of Appeal have already stated that there is a right to die, and it is fully supported by the Constitution. And finally, that's it. Thank you.